Hello everybody and welcome to the SummerSlam kickoff, where I will be explaining the SummerSlam card that has been in the making for feels like 6 months now. Hasn't been that long, but it's been pretty close to it. I've been done filming the Mayhem episode since mid-February, so it actually has been 6 months. Obviously, I had the episodes come out periodically. I thought I would get SummerSlam out a lot sooner, or else I probably would have spread them out a bit more. They're a bit rushed, so this kickoff is definitely needed because it's been a while and some things might not have been explained the best. So here I am going to explain it now. Just realized you can't even see Roderick Strong. There, that's better. So I'll get into each match. I'll explain to the best of my ability the feud, why, what, and what it's for. Starting off with the tag team match. This match is all about proving themselves. Started off, Tyson Kidd and Cesaro debuted as a tag team just before Backlash, after Mania. They picked up a couple wins, and with the Undisputed Era's win over New Catch Republic, they were arrogant as usual, bragging, saying that the top of the world the Undisputed Era is. They're dominant, they have all the champions. So Tyson Kidd and Cesaro's goal is to prove themselves, prove that they have strength, that they can overcome the quote-unquote bullies. It's a pretty generic kind of feud, but it's a normal match for SummerSlam, for the IWP Tag Team titles. All about proving yourself and working for what you want, for what you want to achieve, for what you dream of. That's what they've talked about. And the Undisputed Era claim that they're in over their heads and they want to put their dream to bed. Off to the new title, the European Championship. Shane McMahon, after Backlash, announced his championship to have another one for the company. The last championship introduced right now, because obviously we started with Intercontinental and World, then we went to Tag, and now we're going to the European Championship. And from previous matches and winners and stuff, I believe it was AJ Styles, Aleister Black, and Neville who was automatically put into the match, and then Jey Uso and The Miz won qualifiers. The Miz debuting, this is his second match. He debuted for this in a qualifying match against Randy Orton, winning it. Jey Uso beat Shinsuke Nakamura. So now they are all fighting in a ladder match for the European title, and the winner will obviously make history and be the first ever European title. They've all vowed to make history. They vowed to put their name in the books. They want to prove themselves. So there's not too much story, because it's a not qualifying, but a new championship. I don't know the really word for it, but it's all you really need to know. They all vow to put in their all to make history. Off to Seth Rollins versus Kenny Omega. This is the third match between Kenny Omega and Seth Rollins. Well, technically they're fourth, but this is their third, which is between them technically. Their first match was when Seth Rollins was the world champion, but they both lost with Adam Cole cashing in, so technically none of them won that. Their second match was on a Mayhem before Mania, and the winner got to face Cole, which Seth Rollins ended up winning that. Backlash, they faced one more time, and Kenny Omega won that. So now they're having one last match to prove themselves, to see who the better man is. They both want that world champion. They're both driving. They're both going for the championship. They want to prove them. I keep saying them, prove themselves. They want to take the championship from Cole, especially Seth, where he has lost the championship, but Seth also lost his rematch. Kenny Omega has not gotten a chance. They both want that championship more than anything, even if it means destroying each other. So Seth Rollins and Kenny Omega will face off in a street fight at SummerSlam. And that's basically all there is to the story. They want to prove who's the better man. They want to destroy each other just to get to that world title, just to get their hands on Adam Cole. Now on to the Intercontinental Championship. And now for the Intercontinental Championship, it is Ricochet versus Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong winning that championship from Gargano at Mania, retaining it at Backlash against Kevin Owens, the winner of the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, or whatever it's called. It's a lot of words, so I never remember. So obviously Kevin Owens got injured that match, and now the next contender is Ricochet. He has proved himself time and time again, and now he is facing Roderick Strong to finally put an end to the terror reign, the stronghold they have on IWP and the titles that they hold. Ricochet vows to take it, to bring back glory into the Intercontinental division. Roderick Strong, obviously part of the Undisputed Era, and they all want to remain filled with gold. They all want to keep their titles to reign supreme. Obviously there's the European title now, so technically they don't have all the gold, but they have at least a title in every division. They got the world title, they got the tag titles, and they have a mid-card title, that being the Intercontinental Championship. Both will face head-on, normal match. That's all you need to know. Now on to the main event for the world title. And for the main event of SummerSlam, we have the world title on the line. CM Punk, the best in the world, versus Adam Cole. CM Punk just came off from beating Orton twice, once at Mania and once at No Mercy, I believe. Yeah, No Mercy. And they both shed blood at Mania, and now Punk wants a shot. He wants to prove that he's the best. He wants to take the king off its throne, and Cole doesn't think he deserves it. Cole says he doesn't need the Undisputed Era, as Punk claims. So Shane McMahon made it official. It will be CM Punk versus Adam Cole. Undisputed Era banned from ringside. It'll just be these two in the ring, and that is all. Will Cole win? Can he retain without the Undisputed Era? Can he prove himself? Or will the best in the world take the throne and win at SummerSlam? We'll have to see as of when this should be published tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. EST, Saturday morning, the day of the actual WWE Summerslam 2. Just how it worked out, I got it done in time. The ropes are red. If you watched the last video, they were yellow, but that's just because I set up Mayhem Arena because I have finished the show. So stay tuned. Hopefully this catches you up some point if you didn't want to go watch the episodes again. Hopefully this makes it make more sense. It's still a bit of a mess. It's not the best build to a pay-per-view, but I promise you the matches are good. They are fun, and it is an hour and 5-minute show, which isn't like long, but it's long to what I usually do. It's just under WrestleMania. Every match was at least 400 pictures. I think at the least it was like 450. The most was like 560. So, yeah. Enjoy the show. Thank you for watching. Leave your prediction in the comments of this or the actual show. Just let me know what you think. Any feedback, any predictions, any suggestions are always recommended. Thanks for watching.